Okay, now flame topic. Okay, now when a particular substance when burns, okay, produces flame, we need to understand that thing. So obviously we have seen already, flame is what? It's the zone of combustion of a combustible substance. Now substances which vaporizes during burning will going to produce flames. Until and unless the substance is not producing any vapors, it will not produce any flame. Like for example, kerosene and wax, as they vaporize, obviously it will going to produce flame. Now substances which do not vaporize during burning do not produce flame, like for example coal, charcoal, etc. Okay, just now as one of the student has asked me about it. Okay, so it is just glowing. Okay, while in the process of burning, it is just glowing, as it do not vaporize. Next, now the flame, it has 4 zones. Okay, 4 zones, we had already gone through it. Moving on to the first zone, outermost, which is non-luminous zone, okay, is faintly visible and is slightly bluish in color. It is the hottest part of the flame. Why? Because complete combustion of the fuel is taking place. Next, luminous zone, which is the middle part of the flame, which is brilliant yellow flame. Carbon burns in this zone, giving luminosity to the flame and produces carbon dioxide. And in this zone, there is a incomplete combustion. And that's the reason the temperature will be moderate compared to the outermost. Next, surrounding the wick is a dark zone. Just surrounding the wick is the dark zone or the black zone, which is the innermost part. And in this particular zone, there is no burning at all of the fuel, and thus it is the least hot part of the flame. Clear? Next, at the base, we have already seen the blue zone. Now, blue zone at the bottom, it is due to what? It is due to the burning of carbon monoxide gas produced by the incomplete combustion of carbon particles in the wicks. Clear? Next, this is the overall presentation of structure of a candle flame. The outer zone, blue color, non-luminous, complete combustion, and it's the hottest part. Then middle zone, yellow color, luminous flame, partial combustion takes place, which is incomplete, and it's the moderately hot region. Innermost zone, which is black. Why black? Because unburnt wax vapors are there, least hot. Clear with this part? Now moving on to certain activities, as we have already discussed about it. Okay. The very first, we are checking whether any substance which vaporize, do it produces flame or not. So we need to just take a lighted candle, okay, and a glass tube. Just make the arrangement in such a way that introduce one end to the flame and another end to the outer side. Okay, hold with the pair of tongs. Next, bring a lighted matchstick. If the mouth of the other end of the glass tube catches flame, okay, then of course we can conclude that vapors, when a substance produces vapors, then only it flames up. It produces flame, otherwise flames are not produced. Next, what to experiment? The next experiment is to check whether the middle zone produces soot particles or not, or whether in the middle zone is there any complete combustion of the fuel or incomplete combustion. So how to make the arrangement? Again, take the lighted candle, Okay, and keep a glass slide over it. The middle area of the glass slide will have a blackish color appearance on that, okay, which concludes that why this black color has appeared, because the incomplete combustion of the fuel which produced unburnt carbon particles which got stuck onto the glass slide. So we can conclude that yes, in the middle zone, the fuel has burnt incompletely. Next, to check whether the outermost region is the hottest part or not, and the middle zone is the least hot or not. Okay, so we can check by holding a wire, like copper wire. You can take one side, one end of the copper wire, hold it outer, like hold it to the outer flame, outer region of the flame. It will get red hot. It will get red hot. And take another end and put it into the middle zone, either the least, I mean the innermost zone. Okay, and it will only get black in color. It will get hot, but then it will not reddish in color, but then it will be blackish in color. Why? Because again, we can say that here the soot particles got deposited on the copper wire of that particular end, and thus it didn't turn into red color as the temperature is low compared to the outermost zone. Am I clear with this part to everyone? Sani, you can stop the recording.